Listen carefully. Success doesn't belong to the smartest person in the room. It doesn't belong to the most talented. It belongs to the one who shows up every single day, even when nobody's watching, even when nobody's clapping, even when the world doubts them. Consistency is not glamorous, it's not flashy. It's the grind that happens in the dark. It's waking up before the sun, putting in the reps, showing up to work, and doing it again tomorrow. That's where the power is. Everyone loves the idea of winning, but very few are willing to stick to the boring, repetitive, uncelebrated work that creates champions. You want to know the truth? Talent is overrated, discipline wins, because discipline keeps showing up long after motivation fades. Think about it, how many people start something with excitement? New Year's resolutions, fitness goals, business ideas, and yet 90% of them quit within weeks. Why? Because excitement is temporary, consistency is permanent. You can't just work hard once in a while and expect greatness. You have to outwork everyone. You have to make a promise to yourself. I will not stop. I will not quit. I will do this day after day, even when I don't feel like it. The world remembers the finishers, not the starters. Every successful athlete, entrepreneur, or leader you admire didn't get there by doing something extraordinary once. They got there by doing something ordinary thousands of times until it became extraordinary. Michael Jordan didn't become the greatest because he played one amazing game. He practiced harder than anyone, even after becoming a champion. Kobe Bryant didn't just show up on game day, he was in the gym at 4 a.m. every day for decades. That's the difference. Consistency is the ultimate equalizer. You may not have their talent, their resources, or their connections, but you can have their work ethic. You can show up every single day until the gap closes. Most people fail not because they can't do it, but because they stop too soon. They quit right before the breakthrough. They stop putting in the work because it's hard, it's lonely, it's uncomfortable. But guess what? That discomfort is exactly where growth happens. If you can be the one who embraces the grind, who doesn't need instant results to keep going, you become unstoppable. Because the world is full of people who work hard for a week, but almost nobody who works hard for years without stopping. Every single day you show up, you're building something, your body, your mind, your skills, your business. It's like laying bricks. One brick a day doesn't seem like much, but give it a year and you've built a wall. Give it 5 years, you've built a fortress. And here's the truth: consistency beats intensity every time. Anyone can go hard for a short burst, but can you stay steady? Can you put in the work when you're tired, when nobody notices, when you feel stuck? You want success? Outwork everyone. Not for a day, not for a week, for as long as it takes. Stop looking for shortcuts. Stop waiting for motivation. Make work your default. The moment you decide that quitting is not an option, that's the moment everything changes. Because then the only variable is time, and time always rewards the consistent. Look at any person you admire, whether it's Elon Musk building companies, Serena Williams dominating tennis, or Dwayne Johnson transforming his career. What do they all have in common? They didn't just work hard. They worked hard every single day for decades. And here's the part nobody wants to hear. You will get tired. You will face rejection. You will feel like nothing is working. And this is where 99% of people give up. But if you can keep going, if you can keep stacking small wins, one after another, eventually your consistency will create results so big that people will call it luck. They'll say you were gifted. They'll say you got lucky, but you'll know the truth: it wasn't luck. It was the thousands of hours, the hundreds of failures, the relentless grind that nobody saw. The question is, are you willing to pay that price? Because success demands payment in advance. You don't get to see the results first. You have to trust the process, put in the work, and keep going long before the rewards show up. Every day you don't quit, you separate yourself from the competition. Because while they're sleeping in, you're up working. While they're making excuses, you're making progress. While they're waiting for the perfect moment, you're creating it. Your consistency is your superpower. It turns ordinary people into unstoppable forces. It makes the impossible possible. So here's your choice. Do you want to be like everyone else, excited for a few days, then done? Or do you want to be the one who outworks them all, who refuses to quit, who stays in the game until you win? The truth is simple. The world doesn't reward talent, it rewards results. And results are the product of consistency. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be relentless. Every day you put in the work, even if it's not pretty, even if it's not perfect, even if it's not easy, you are winning. So stop waiting, stop overthinking. Get up tomorrow and put in the work, then do it again the next day, and the next, and the next. Until one day you wake up and realize you've become the person everyone else looks up to. Not because you were special, but because you were consistent. That's the power. That's the key. Outwork everyone, every day, and never stop.